Good morning, this is the latest market news. I'm Uliana. Asian stocks edged lower on Thursday following a negative lead from Wall Street and as markets digested earnings news. China stocks were lower, but railway companies rose after Chinese Premier Li Keqiang on Wednesday called for accelerated rail construction in the central and western regions. Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index was off 0.3%, while the Shanghai Composite Index fell 0.1%. The Nikkei stock average shrugged off the overnight weakness in the yen in early trade and was last down 0.4% as the market digested earnings news from large companies. Australia's ASX 200 lost 0.3%. The greenback rallied against all of its major counterparts overnight after better-than-expected US new home sales data provided a boost to the country's economic outlook, which in turn lifts the prospects of the Fed tapering sooner rather than later. New home sales hit the highest level in 5 years, rising 8.3% last month and pushed the annual rate to 497,000, well above expectations of a 1.7% rise. The housing numbers were a negative for US stocks, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average ending lower on Wednesday. The dollar strengthened 0.8% overnight against the yen after sales of newly constructed homes rose to a 5-year high, another sign of recovery in the world's largest economy. The US dollar was last slightly lower at 100.09 yen from 100.26 compared with late Wednesday in New York. Thursday is another busy day for economic news, starting with the widely followed ifo survey. Soon after, the market will focus on the scheduled release of the first estimate of second quarter UK GDP. UK's second quarter GDP, age 30 GMT. Recent updates have been encouraging lately for thinking that Britain's economy is on a sustainable path of economic recovery. High retail sales and housing prices, along with falling numbers for jobless claimants, are among the highlights that suggest that the business cycle is trending positive in a meaningful way. The market's looking for a conspicuous improvement today, an inflation-adjusted gain of 0.6% for the 3 months through June versus the previous quarter. It was the latest market news provided by ICO FX. Goodbye.